BSeries.com here with Tim Ballou after a 9-3 first round of the NSIC tournament victory against St. Cloud State. Tim, just kind of talk about knowing that you were able to play with St. Cloud State after seeing them last weekend and having that sort of confidence.
I mean, I've said it enough, but they're an awful good baseball team, and they're the #1 team in our conference. So, I mean, if I told you that we're totally happy with this, I mean, we are happy with it, but we expected to win, Dax. I mean, that's why we came here. I don't think, you look at our stat lines and what we've been able to accomplish this year, and we're fully capable of coming in here and doing some awful good things. And I think our kids are focused, and we got to put all three facets of our game together. And if we continue to do that like we did today, we're going to be all right.
Last weekend, St. Cloud State made a lot of plays in the field and just did everything right. Today, you saw some kinks in the armor. They had a couple of errors that led to runs, and were able to be on the other side of that today.
Well, they also made about 3 plays today that cost us about 4 runs. So you can take it either way, But yeah, they made a couple of mistakes. But these are college kids, and that's an awful dang good baseball team that we beat today. But it's baseball. It's college baseball. Things can happen, and we capitalized on it too. I believe after that mistake, we came back and scored 3 more runs. So I'm pretty happy with the way our kids are playing right now, but I absolutely I'm not too excited to where I know where we are in the grand scheme of things right now. We expect to come out and play really good baseball tomorrow and have a shot at beating Winona State and then get in the winners bracket final. I mean, that's why we're here.
Didn't see Winona State this year because of the cancellations. What do you know about the Warriors heading into tomorrow?
They're good. They're always good. I mean, Kyle Polk's a good friend of mine, and he does a heck of a job with their program. So there's nothing going to be easy. We have to come play really well. We have to play really well, and because I'm sure they will too. And it'll probably be a battle, and it's just whoever gets a break here and there, and whoever makes a play and makes a pitch. So.
BSeries.com here with Phil Bray, the winner of Game 1 of the NSIC tournament against St. Cloud State. Phil, 140 pitches, 8+ innings. Just kind of talk about your progression in today's game.
Just went out there and threw fastballs, curveballs, tried to keep them off balance. Zach called a great game. The boys came out hitting right away. They gave me a lead the entire game. I couldn't have asked for more.
What's it like watching your teammates score 3 runs in the top of the first and then having to go out there? It makes things a little easier, doesn't it?
It sure does. It took a lot of pressure off my back. Once I made it out of that first inning, I hoped it was easy sailing from then on out.
Obviously, you're a senior. You never know. This could be your last innings. Was there talks in the 6th, 7th, 8th with head coach Tim Ballou about if you're ready to go, or was it just sort of look at each other, give the nod, and you go back out there?
He asked me, and he knew I wanted the game, but he just asked me continually through the 7th and 8th, what do you think? What do you think? And I told him I wanted to go out there, and then in the 9th, he didn't even ask me because he knew I was marching on that field.
Kind of talk about what this win means for this team. Obviously, when you get on that winner's side of the bracket, it makes things a lot easier.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, if we win this one, we got a good chance to win tomorrow. We can go far in this tournament. We got a great bunch of guys, the 10 seniors. It was just big. We didn't want to come in here and be that 8th seed that drops out right away, gets beat by the big dog. So, we said last night, it's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. So we really took that to heart.
BSeries.com here, Jared Marks, after a 9-3 victory in the first round of the NSIC tournament against host and #1 seed St. Cloud State. Jared, just talk about the performance of the team as a whole, and then obviously got to talk about Phil Bray on the mound.
Yeah, the team played well. We came together. We had energy from the dugout, from the players in the field. Everybody was united, and everybody had quality at bats. We moved runners when we needed to and got quality hits.
You guys saw St. Cloud State just this last weekend and came in pretty confident knowing that you can play with them. Did that sort of ooze over, especially in that first inning when you were able to score 3 runs early?
Yeah, we knew we could hop on them early. We did last weekend, and we knew I'd Phil on the mound. He would come out firing for us, keep them to minimum amount of hits and runs, and it all worked out for us in the end.
Talk about Phil in this last week, 2 wins against St. Cloud State, allowing 10 total hits to one of the best teams in the league. What is it about Phil right now that's working?
Phil's just been nasty. He's been dirty. Anything he throws just moves, and you just can't hit it. You can't see the ball, and he hides it really well.
obviously, you guys wanted to win this first round game. It helps just everything moving on. How excited are you to win this game and move on to the second round tomorrow?
I'm excited. We got a real good chance now. I feel we got the better bracket choice. Being the 8th seed, we face Winona tomorrow, I believe, and it should be a good game tomorrow.